How's it going, YouTube? And welcome back to My Comic Life. Now, this is a Monday through Friday comic vlog that I do, so if you haven't subscribed yet, go hit the subscribe button if you like hearing people talk about comics. Now, the last couple days, I've been working my ass off at work. And last night they called me like, hey, we want you to come on in 10 minutes, or 10, for a 10-hour shift. And I was like, oh no, I don't want to work. But, of course I did. So, I went last night and I read 3 of the 4 super independent books that I picked up from Discount Comic Book Services. I read Savants, issue number 1. Fairies, issue number 1. And Appalachian Apocalypse. Now let's talk about this book first. We have a battle in the Civil War where the Union and the Confederates are facing off against each other, and the Confederates have this apocalyptic weapon that we come to find out is the Staff of Moses, and it's going to cause dead to rise. And our good guys, they go and they stop this apocalypse from happening, and they bury the evidence and the weapon in the hills. Welcome back to today, and we found it, and we get a lot more of building on the characters, on who they are. We don't get to see zombies like at all, but I do like the writing. The writer does a really good job of setting up this world that he's created. The artist, he does a good job up to a point where some of his characters look way too cartoonish for me. That I was just like, okay, that really doesn't fit. But if we're going for independent books, you know that there's going to be some hiccups along the way. And I can say I'm going to go pick up issue number 2. I already have. I purchased issue number 2 from Discount Comic Book Services. So, but I'm definitely going to go and pick it up some more just because I thought, this is a pretty good, decent book. You know, not the best. And right now on eBay, this book's going for like $15. So I'm like, hey, I'll just keep it. And then I picked up Fairies. This one was on a whim. I was just kind of curious about these non-Image and Dark Horse or IDW books. So I picked up Action Lab, Danger to Zone, the Fairies issue number 1. The art in here, I did not care for. This whole entire world that this guy has created, it's very much in like Fantasyland, which of course you see when you see the fairies. But I don't know. I did not really care for the art. Was just so bland and so minimal that I was just like, okay. But you could definitely tell that the writer has a story here that he wants to tell, but just the art just doesn't do it for me. I was just like, okay, I got 2 more issues coming to me, but after that, this book is going on the wayside. Because I picked up way too many books in this month. I think my comics I picked up about 120 new comic books. So, on Saturday and Sunday I have off. So I plan on doing a calling video where I'm going to go fire a whole bunch of books to try to dwindle my my pull list down to the stuff that I actually really like. Not the stuff like Superman and Action Comics, where those are books that I am just picking up just because I love the character Superman. But the direction is just, like the book's not doing really anything for me. So I'm going to drop those books. You can know that. But I'm going to do a calling video where I'm going to have like a stack of all my pull lists, so we can see what I'm dropping and what I'm keeping. And then the book that I most enjoyed out of this super independent, from Source Code Press, we have Savants. Now this book is pretty damn cool. All throughout the world you have these special humans, kind of like an X-Men type of thing, where one of them can see into the future a little bit, and she can predict it. The other one, she's just extremely smart, and she can count cards and whatnot. She's just a savant. Then you got another human who's in Alaska, who can go into the depths of the coldest places on Earth and survive without anything and bring back food for his people. And then you got this organization that's taking all these people and trying to basically weaponize them. And the first, like, 5 or 6 pages, because this book's actually quite hefty for, like, you got a lot out of it. First couple pages builds up what the world is and what these people, these metahumans are. And then you meet this girl who, when she's dreaming, she sees out of the eyes of another girl who has powers. And you get to kind of go back and forth between these two, as you can see from the cover, the split half. And I love this girl right here. She's with a family. Her family has passed away. She's come to live with another family. And there's a really cool relationship between her and this guy who is deaf and can't talk. And just the way that they have conversations with each other through the phone or through technology. It was really sweet. And then this book it was well written. I liked the art. The art was really good. It was a book that I can definitely say is like, all right, I'm trying to go into the depths of the super independents to try to find the gems, and I think that this book might be one of those gems. So I got to go to work, but I just want to do this short little video on some of the super independent books that I read. As you see, I got my little dog Willie. He's like, don't leave me. I just want to stay here with you. But I have plans for a Saturday or Sunday video where I'll do my calling. So that'll be fun. So this is my comic life. It's a little vlog that I do Monday through Friday where I talk about some of the books that I read. And hopefully you come on a journey with me. Let me know, have you guys been trying to pick up any of these super independents that are not from the big ones like Image, Dark Horse, IDW, Boom? And what are those books that you're reading? What books do you recommend? My name is David. As always, I'll see you guys tomorrow on My Comic Life.